Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drinkwing Gaming, and some of you on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Remember the Flowers. And anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm Chaney, we're up and let's go! Alrighty. I've always felt like if I lose Kanto, I lose a part of myself, you know? Oh, I've definitely been there. Silver sits back down next to me and brings his knees up to his chest. I can't even begin to tell you what Kanto means to me. I didn't know what it felt like to be held, to feel loved. I was living in the moment. I didn't want to lose that feeling. That scares me. I'm afraid I'm always going to be this broken thing, clinging to things that make me feel normal. I slowly extend my arm toward him and start rubbing his back. But you're wrong. You're not broken. You're more normal than you realize. You should try looking at the silver lining more often. No pun intended. I mean, maybe about as normal as a person who kills people regularly can be. I managed to make him laugh with that one. You grew into that person you are today because of your struggles and experiences. It sounds pretty normal to me. You don't want anyone else to suffer. That's why you're so protective about the people you care about. Think about it. Think about Ash. Would he really be where he is now without you? And look at me. You've had my back since day one. Weren't you the one that said you were a big factor in helping me escape? I'd still be rotting away in a containment chamber if not for you. Silver turns to look at me. You're okay, Silver. Even now you're letting yourself open up. What's important is that you finally acknowledge your feelings, right? If you don't think you're ready to be in a relationship, then you need to be honest about it. Silver is quiet for a moment. I'll talk to him then. I nod. He nods and leans in on me, resting the side of his head on my shoulder. I'm so tired. Silver might be the most capable of the team, but it's easy to forget he's still the youngest. He spent most of his life protecting others, but it feels like he's never let anyone return the favor. I can do that much for him. We sit there for a little while. At one point, I think he's about ready to fall asleep, but then he speaks up quietly. Do you really think he'll be okay with this? I think you're underestimating him, honestly. Then, I think I'm ready. Silver pushes away and stands up, brushing himself off. I get up to stand with him. Let's call him up here, then. You really should get everything off your chest before we leave, right? I think about my confession to Aaron. God knows I'll feel better after this week. Silver tilts his head, confused. What's that mean? Oh, I'll save it for the road trip. He nods and his tail swishes a bit. Do you want me to message him for you? No, I should be the one. Silver sends Kanto a message and he replies back quicker than expected. He says he needs 20 minutes and he'll be on his way. In the meantime, I take out more snacks for us while we wait. This is the longest 20 minutes of my life, and I'm sure it's even longer for Silver. He's cleaning one of his knives. I guess even an assassin can get nervous from time to time. Eventually, I see his ears flick back and he sits up. I start to hear footsteps come from where the elevator is. Kanto has his hands in his pockets as he looks around. Silver looks like he's already losing his nerves, so I take it upon myself to call Kanto over. Hey, over here! Kanto's ears twitch as he turns to face us. He pauses before making his way over. I whisper to Silver, Do you want me to stay? You don't have to, but can you wait for me after? I nod. Hey, Silver. Cyrus. Hey. They both stand awkwardly. Neither know what to say or how to start. I can hear Silver gulp before he tries to speak up. Thanks for coming to meet up with me. No big deal. I was feeling stuffy down there anyway. Yeah, same. There's another pause. I'll, give you two some space. I can go stand watch or something. Kanto smirks. Thanks, String Bean. I make my way towards the elevator. They're not that far away. Even from this distance, I can still mostly hear their conversation. So... Kanto crosses his arms. Silver coughs. I wanted to talk about, us. What about us? Like, how standoffish I've been this past year. Silver's trembling, but he manages to keep eye contact with Kanto. Let's sit down. Okay. They take a moment to get comfortable, sitting side by side where Silver and I were just before. I know I haven't been honest with you. I need to change that, I know. But fuck, give me a second. Silver breaks eye contact with Kanto, struggling to say anything, and eventually takes a deep breath. Let me just say this first, okay? I love you. I always have, but you were right. We can't do this anymore. Silver kicks some dirt in frustration. This sucks. I'm sorry. Just talk, Silver. Say whatever you want to say. Right. Okay. Do you remember when you asked me to move in with you? It was a while ago. I know that meant a lot to you. I mean, naturally it would. That's a big step for us. But when you asked me that, I froze. I wasn't ready, and I don't know when I'll ever be ready. You deserve someone who's all in, and I don't think that's me. Kanto's shoulders drop at the statement. The truth is, it's too much pressure right now, being someone's something. I have too much on my mind. Between you and Ash and the Resistance, I can't do it all. And I'm so sorry it took me this long to tell you that. I was scared. That's news to me. Why were you scared? Because you love the hell out of me, and that's scary. You were my first, Kanto. I don't know what I was doing or what I was feeling. But I do know that you were the first person to ever make me feel normal. That was everything to me. So none of this is on you. It's not your fault I'm all fucked up. Silver starts to choke up, and finally tears escape him. I'm a freaking mess, Kanto. Please don't hate me. I don't want you to hate me. I can't handle that, even though I know I deserve it. Silver. Kanto seems taken aback by that. Silver starts wiping away the tears of his arm with his arm. Not entirely sure on how to respond, Kanto places a hand on Silver's shoulder. Hey, come on, I don't hate you. I don't hate you. If you don't think this is working, I can't do shit about that. This has been a long time coming anyway. I'm just glad you were finally able to tell me yourself. Silver's ears flatten and he looks away. I just wish you had told me sooner. I know, I'm sorry. You really need to work on this communication stuff. It doesn't have to be this hard. But I'm sure my temper didn't help. I'm really sorry for yelling at you earlier, for how I've been acting. It was frustrating. After all the silence and cold shoulders, I couldn't take it anymore. And then you went and kept this mission from me, too. I'm sorry. It's fine. I get it now. Kanto lets out a deep sigh. It's been too long for me, and you're leaving again. Maybe I don't have to go. I could just find someone to replace me, and I'll stay here, and you and me can... No, don't do that. You just finally started being honest with yourself. Don't start backpedaling now. You have different priorities, and that's okay. I don't want you to feel bad about that. I'm gonna be fine, and I want you to be fine, too. Yeah, I'll try. I really did love you, Silver. But you should know that I don't want to wait around anymore. For all this time, I don't deserve that. I know. Just do what makes you happy, okay? We don't have to be a thing. We can still be friends if you want. Silver sniffles and nods. I'd like that. There's an awkward silence between the two. They've stopped looking at each other at this point until Kanto tilts his head to peek over at Silver. Then he nudges with his arm. Then he nudges his arm with his elbow. Hey, wanna know something stupid? It wasn't obvious. I was a little jealous of your roommate. It was obvious. Cyrus kind of became my punching bag for a while. What? Don't be mad. I already apologized. We talked it out. Hell, is the reason you're talking to me now, isn't he? Little meddler. Silver shoots him a glare and Kanto flinches. After a moment, the fox fixes him a light jab on his arm, and he manages to laugh. You deserve that. I know. With the tension broken, they both look up at the stars together. Maybe this is all for the best. You and I can focus on ourselves and stop worrying about this. But I'm gonna miss you, you know? You're still my favorite guy, Silver. Yeah, I'll miss you too. Oh. Damn it, y'all. Breaking my damn heart. For just a moment, Kanto feels his eyes get misty, and he turns away. He clears his throat and stands up, looking back down at Silver again. Silver looks up at him, curious. I'm gonna head back to my place for the night. I think I need a day to myself. Silver gives him a slightly dejected look, but nods. Yeah, okay. I'll see you tomorrow. You should get some rest. Right, yeah, I will. Kanto takes a deep breath and waves bye to Silver before walking towards my direction. Once he reaches me, he clears his throat and speaks. I'm gonna go. Sorry. Okay, I'll be around if you need to talk too. Sure. Thanks. He continues walking toward the elevator back to the base. Once he's out of sight, I make my way over to Silver, who's now watching the stars alone. You okay? Yeah, maybe. You can go back to the room if you want to. I think I'm gonna stay for a bit. Feels nice out here. Want me to stick around? No, it's okay. You sure? For the first time this evening, he smiles reassuringly. Sorry, I think I just want to be alone for a bit. I smile back and pat his shoulder. I think I'm going to spend the night at Ash's place. It's been a while since we've hung out. That sounds like a good idea. Yeah, if I don't see you in the morning, I'll see you tomorrow night. You too, bud. See ya. See ya. I take that as my cue to leave and make my way back towards the base. I have to pay Vita one more visit before tomorrow. Before I step into the elevator, I look back at Silver. He's watching the stars again, but alone this time. Underneath the moonlight, his fur is glowing, and he looks at ease. Much more than I've ever seen before. He spoke his mind. He was honest. A few hours pass by quickly. I sigh and fall back onto my bed, arms sprawled out. Today was a lot more than I bargained for. Vita was more accommodating than I thought they would be. They already prepared a good amount of medicine for me to take on the trip. I kind of forgot what voice I was doing for Vita. I think maybe it needs to be a deeper voice. Our promise still stands. Come back alive, or else. I intend to. I gotta start thinking of the bigger picture after all. The Resistance needs me as proof of what Resume is really like. I can't be wasteful with the remaining time I have left. That being said, I have nothing else to do for tonight. I've just been pacing around my room for the past 30 minutes. It's nearly midnight, but I'm too excited to sleep yet. I've gone over everything in my axiom multiple times. I'd say I'm good on supplies. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon or YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!